What are the top three things you think today retailers like you should keep in mind? All the changed business scenarios, all the new customer patterns, buying patterns, and supply chain problems and social problems, like you mentioned. So, what are the top three things that you want to, talk about, and or maybe like a top three takeaways from this conversation for fellow retailers?
Yeah, I would say first and foremost that you need to stand for something these days. I think gone are the days of convenience of shopping and just transactions, right? People have a ton of choices today, and with the dot com boom, brands can pulse up overnight. I mean, look at kind of even the brands like Allbirds and On Running, and just think how fast a brand can come up very quickly. So the business can pulse up and pulse down very quickly if you're not, managing it properly. But at the end of the day, if you don't stand for something and you don't have a white space opportunity of what you're trying to drive, and for TAP, the number one priority is the impact, right? We strongly believe that our stores serve as community hubs. It's from the neighborhood. It's for the neighborhood. It's local entrepreneurs that the guy that owns the store might own 10 stores, but he might be in church with you that same day, right? For me, that local community engagement is number one, at least from my lens, our strategic priority. And I certainly would challenge the rest of, the retail landscape to, to either own something or to have a, position from, call it philanthropic opportunities. And look, I don't view that as being competitive. If any other retailer at, at any level wants to partner with us on any initiative, whether it's social injustice, philanthropic, 100%, the more the better, right? I'd say definitely that's number one. Number two, certainly that digital approach. I think that it's incredibly important. Whether you bucket that with social, digital, e-commerce, etc. Certainly is a focus for sure. And then to your point, supply chain. It's a challenging environment. We've got to figure out long term how to mitigate our risk. Certainly from our level, trying to make sure that we've got not both a sustainable model, but successful, profitable model as well too. And at the end of the day, getting our product to the consumer as quickly as we can.